Holy shit. Finish him. Nice. Nice. Woo. Dang, girl. Yo, guys, welcome back. This is going to be a quick update to our Ines Mobbing Builds. Since I have not updated the build since the component cores have released, we will be covering her General Mobbing Build, utilizing the Bravery Set to spam her 4 ability. The Purge Build, which if you watch the opening showcase, is only outclassed by Serena. As always, these builds are put together live on Twitch. We are live daily, hanging out with the community, working on builds, chatting shit, and prepping for Season 3 on August 7th. Link is in the description. Enough yapping, let's get into it. So first, let's get into the Purge build, and this is going to be utilizing no red mod, so we're not using Time of the Hunting Hounds. This is going to be a singular-based damage build, and we are specifically making sure that we use our 3, and you're going to be holding this down to charge it. This is going to be your way of basically deleting the elites. You're going to be using your 2 and then your 1 to gain your custom resource. So with all the cooldown on this build, we have our 3 ability to a 1.5 second cooldown, which is very, very important. You do not want to miss any of the cooldown in your build. This is your big hitter skill. So we're using MP conversion with nimble fingers. Then we have our 2 focus mods, focus on electric with focus on singular. We're using 3 crit mods here where you're not using skill insight. We have emergency measures with front lines and skill concentration. We are still using maximize conservation. Even though it is not 100% necessary, I do not want to run out of my custom resource at any point in the run. And then we have skill expansion. These are all mods that we were currently running before, but now with the HP cores on our components, we're able to slot in Decimator for even more damage. So for your reactor, you want electric singular, as this is a singular based build. We want our secret garden mounted, and we want cooldown and critical hit damage. Like I said, cooldown is a must, and critical hit damage is going to get you the most damage out of this build. And for your components, you're going to go with a 2-piece hunter for the cooldown from the 2 set. And you are going to go with 2-piece plague for the singular skill power. And very important here that you have the max MP rolled on your sensor, or you will not have enough critical hit chance, being that she gains critical hit chance from her MP. Now for our Arche tuning, we are going to be taking 2 HP nodes here. This is a must to me in Purge. The guys are going to throw their fire meatballs at you, and they're going to stick to your head. And if you do not have these, you are going to get 1 shot. It's going to be very unfortunate. So make sure you take these to survive those hits. So we're going to work our way over here to the right. We're going to take all of our skill power, working our way to electrocution vulnerability. This is very important. We are also going to take our cooldown node here. Like I said, we need max cooldown on our 3. We're going to do it to our crit damage. We are taking our skill critical hit rate. And then we are taking these 2 MP nodes here, specifically to gain the critical hit chance. Now, if you look at the critical hit chance, and this is going to be for both builds that we are running for mobbing, we are currently at 98.757%. But when we run the inversion reinforcement here, neurofocus augmentation, and then we get kills, this is easily going to put us at 100% skill critical hit rate. As far as the rest of our inversion reinforcement, I do keep chill focus rounds on. It is very good to use Last Dagger to kill Greg, but you can most certainly kill Greg with her skills, being her 3 ability, and then we run biodensity augmentation for the max HP gain, and this is going to put us above 12,000 HP. Now, for the next build, this is going to be your trash mobbing build. This is going to be your Time of the Hunting Hounds build. This is specifically going to be your spamming your 4. It's crazy with the Bravery Set. That's all you'll be doing. As far as the mods, they're exactly the same as the Purge build, but we have taken out maximize conservation for veterans tactics. Now for our reactor, we are back to an electric tech reactor. We want to make sure we have our tactical weapon mounting, and then we have our cooldown and critical hit damage, the same subsets that we had in Purge. And as far as your set, you're going to go full Bravery Set here. Make sure you have your max HP, make sure you have your HP cores on all your pieces, and of course, once again, make sure you have your max MP rolled here for your critical hit chance. Now, for our Arche tuning, it's going to be the same exact setup we run for Purge. Your mutant cell is electrocution vulnerability, and we are taking our cooldown node. And now for your inversion reinforcement, we are not going to take the MP node here. This is going to leave us at the 98% critical hit rate, but to me, this is more important. to have Arche Circulation Tactic. It's going to help with the spamming of your 4, and that's what this build is all about. You're simply just spamming your 4 everywhere. You're running trash mob content, and then you're going with selective cellular stimulation and biodensity augmentation for the HP. Although the weapon builds are not very important because we're not using our weapon, our Secret Garden is simply just a stat stick. It's going to be a stat stick for our tech abilities, and then also a stat stick for our speed. You're going to want triple speed cores on this, and that's going to be everything else that I do roll on these. And as far as a build, this is what I run with. I keep Brisk Walk. I use Veil Analyzer, not specifically for Purge, mostly just to break shields and Void Vessel. This is a very good setup for that. Now, for our Last Dagger, we have our normal Greg Slaying Last Dagger, your chill attack, 2 firearm attacks with 2 fire rates, and for your substats, weak point damage, firearm attack, firearm critical hit rate, and firearm critical hit damage. As far as our setup, we are running action and reaction with Overwhelm. We have our 2 critical hit damage mods, our 2 weak point mods, our 2 chill mods, fire rate up, and then firing Fiesta. And that covers everything for this updated Ines build guide. Any questions or suggestions about the builds, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe is appreciated. We are pushing 15K subs. I thank you all very much. Thanks, guys. Peace.